third one. Oh, what do we got? Take a look at this.
Kenneth Arnold, lights flashing, 47 saucers passing, Roswell crash, debris field, Ramey memo half revealed, Project Sign, Project Grudge, Cold War skies, the radar buzz, Blue Book files locked away, Men in Black say no one saw a thing today.
Watch closely as a different U.S. drone drops a Hellfire missile on that fast-moving orb. The missile appearing to bounce off the object.
Foo Fighters over World War II, Nazi discs, the rumors grew, Operation Paperclip, V2 rockets, secret ships, Maury Island fragments fall, Flatwoods monster standing tall, every decade, every night, something strange is in the sky. And Space Command, still no one quite understands. For every secret government file, another witness walks a mile to say, I know what I saw tonight, and the truth is sitting out of sight. Tic-tac dancing near the fleet, says it moves too neat. Howdy-howdy, digging through the past. Wilson memo leaks at last. Eric Davis briefing notes. Kraft retrieved, the rumor floats. Congress asked, reveal the proof. Whistleblowers raise the roof. NASA study, hearings loud.
Hello, you. I was going to say it, see you next Tuesdays, but I won't. Right, so we're going to go through the footage, right? It's 17 parts. It's not going to take that long, maybe an hour and a bit, something like that. We're going to go through them all. It's very old. Some of it I can debunk now, 16 years later, but a lot of it is still some of the best footage you'll ever see. So let's start straight in with it. So the people that are late, it's on you. Get on over. TikTok have already restricted me, all because I was having a drink of John Smith's. Drinking and streaming. Right, let's get straight into this one, yeah? 1 minute. Oh, shit. Oh, we got on the right screen. That'd help, wouldn't it? That would help. Let me just move this across 1 sec. For some reason, it won't let me, No, I don't want to do that. That'll do. Okay. Troll restart. No, I'm not restarting. I'm on. I would recommend, if you've got some earphones, put some earphones in, or turn your volume up, keep it next to your ears. There's going to be some low volume in this as well, some high volumes, music on it and stuff like that. I didn't create the video. Can't edit any of the music out of it and stuff like that. Well, I probably could, but I'm not going to.
This is Houston. Say again, 7. And I checked which is at the same place all the time, but appears to be tumbling. Well, we've had it ever since yesterday. It just seems to be tagging along with us.
So just to fill people in what's going on, so some of the old audio, some old footage, some of this footage you'll be like, wow, that's some of the best footage I've seen. Like the thumbnail, it's not a click, it's not clickbait. You're actually going to see that footage of that thumbnail. Some of you seen it the other night.
Looks like you got an object right in front of you, Mark. Can you look out there? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Never mind.
I looked at him and I was pretty startled because I'd worked out there several years and never seen anything like this, never heard of anything like this. And I said, "Is this a UFO?" And he's smiling at me and he says, "I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that." What I knew he meant was it was, but he couldn't tell me. So I said, "What are you going to do with this information?" And he said, "Well, we always have to airbrush them out."
Here's your list of charges. You hacked into the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Department of Defense, and
Is that volume a bit better? I just realised I didn't have the volume turned up, so I do apologise.
NASA, amongst other things. Why?
I was in search of suppressed technology, laughingly referred to as UFO technology. I think it's the biggest kept secret in the world because of its comic value.
So how did you go about trying to find the stuff that you were looking for in NASA, in the Department of Defense?
Well, I assumed that although it's part of a secret government project, there must be military ties. I'd read 400 expert witness testimonies, ranging from civilian air traffic controllers through military radar operators, all the way up to guys that were in charge of whether or not to launch nuclear missiles. So it's very credible people.
And you actually eventually took control of one.
We got to talk about Bob. Something is up. We can do in a bit if you want, but I need just to go through the footage. But put in the comments if something happened that I'm not aware of.
Particular machine.
Welcome Intronic, by the way.
On a desk somewhere in NASA, is that right?
Well, I mean, I had control of every machine that had a blank administrator password because the door was open. So.
And what did you use that to do?
I was searching for files and evidence in relation to the UFO question.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
There's a group called the Disclosure Project.
What did you find inside NASA?
One of these people was a NASA photographic expert, and she said that in Building 8 of Johnson Space Center, they regularly airbrushed out images of UFOs from the high-res satellite imagery. And using the same blank password hunting technique, I got down to Building 8, got a few blank passwording machines there, and what she said was there. There was folders called filtered and unfiltered, or processed and raw, or something like that. I got one picture out of the folder, bearing in mind this is a 56K dial-up.
So a very slow internet connection.
I'm crikey, yeah.
Some of this you'll know about the Gary McKinnon stuff and stuff, that it builds a story. Honestly, it's really good. It's 16 years old. Some of it, the footage we'll never have seen. I guarantee some of this Tronic would never have seen, and he's deeply involved in this. Some of it I can debunk later on, which I'll point that out to you. But a lot of it is on point.
Dial-up days. A 235 megabyte picture, and if you're talking 5 minutes a megabyte, obviously impossible to download. also in a NASA proprietary image format, not a GIF or a JPEG or anything. So using the remote control program, I turned the color down to 4-bit color, the screen resolution really, really low, and even then this picture was still, you know, juddering and coming onto the screen. But what came onto the screen was amazing. It was a culmination of all my efforts. It was a picture of something that definitely wasn't man-made. It was above the Earth's hemisphere. It was kind of looked like a satellite. It was cigar-shaped. It had geodesic domes above, below, to the left, to the right, and both ends of. And although it was a low-resolution picture, it was very close up. This thing was hanging in space. The Earth's hemisphere was visible below it. And no rivets, no seams, none of the stuff associated with normal man-made manufacturing. So,
Do you have a copy of this? It came down to your machine.
no, it came. The graphical remote viewer works frame by frame. It's a Java application, so it's nothing saved on your hard drive, or at least if it is, only, you know, one frame at a time might be.
So did you get the one frame?
Nope.
What happened?
Well, once I was cut off and my picture disappeared, I was
You were
extremely
actually
pissed
cut off at
Oh,
the
yeah.
time you were downloading the picture?
Yeah, I saw the guy's hand move across. And bear in mind, you're not downloading it.
Yeah, so what's some of the footage, like the thumbnail for this live, I enhanced it a little bit using AI, but that is exactly what you're going to see in the video, and it's insane. Like, it's legitimate footage, very old footage as well.
You're viewing it remotely, so in a way it is downloading because the picture's coming from there to yours, but you're not downloading it as a named file to your hard drive. You're viewing it through an application.
I mean, if I was to go and look for pictures that you've described, I'd make blooming sure that I could record everything that happened on my machine.
Yeah.
Was there a way to do that?
I think there probably was a screenshot function in Remotely Anywhere, which I didn't use. I mean, I'm sitting there bedazzled, you know, thinking, crikey, this really is looking weirder and weirder the more that comes of it. And also, I thought that was safe there. I didn't think I'd be caught, you know, 3/4 of the way through of looking at the first picture I'd looked at. And also, I was amazed that it was how she said it would be.
So you were cut off while you were looking at this picture. A few months later, you were caught. What happened on that day?
National High-Tech Crime Unit knocks on your door early in the morning. I'd been asleep for about an hour, I think. So I was very groggy.
You weren't up all night hacking, by any chance?
I was, yes. But fortunately for me, they'd been monitoring me for 3 months beforehand and saw that I wasn't doing damage, that I was snooping around. So it was good in a way. Yeah, that was March 2002, and they said, oh, you might get 6 months or so community service. Next thing I know, in November 2002, 6 months has turned into 60 years.
When the doors closed last time, people went nuts. By popular demand, we are opening the...
That's insane, that, isn't it? Like 60, from 6 months to 60, or from community service to 6 months to 60, oh, here we go, 60 years. This one I'm not overly impressed with, by the way. I think I know what this is. This one's good. This one's fucking good. Yeah, I'm totally with you. The old footage is the best. The old footage is by far the best. And it was doing the manoeuvres that Bob says, the way it wobbles and stuff like that. Like, I'm not being funny, all these are more compelling than the Jeremy Corbell stuff that's been shared recently. sure you're reading that text. It builds a story up throughout the footage. We've got 62 people in, welcoming people. The first one was birds, 100%. Bear in mind, this is 16 years old, this footage, right? He was supposed to make a number 2. I've reached out to him. I want to get in contact with this guy. Just in case you're struggling, 3 days and 200,000 miles into its historic flight, Apollo 11 broadcast a cryptic message down to Mission Control. Apollo 11, do you have any idea where the S1VB is?
Do you have any idea where the S1B is with respect to us? Stand by.
There was something out there that was close enough to be observed, and what could it be?
Just a little thingy as well to my American friends, right? I might not be able to stay awake for the Super Bowl because I'm not really interested in the Super Bowl. But I've got a feeling the next Disclosure Day trailer is going to drop at the half time. So about 1:30 tonight, I reckon there'll be a fucking Super Bowl Disclosure Day trailer. And if that is the case, I want you, because I'll be asleep, to send me that video to my TikTok straight away.
Mike decided he thought he could see it in the telescope, and he was able to do that. And when it was in one position, that it had a series of ellipses. But when you made it real sharp, it was sort of L-shaped. That didn't tell us very much.
NASA knew very little about the object reported by the Apollo 11 crew. It was obviously an unidentified flying object, but such objects were not uncommon, and the history of even Earth orbit space flights going back over the previous years indicated that several crews saw objects.
Super Bowl, yes.
Now, obviously, the three of us were not going to blurt out, "Hey, Houston, we got something moving alongside of us, and we don't know what it is. You know, can you tell us what it is?" We weren't about to do that. because we know that those transmissions would be heard by all sorts of people, and who knows what somebody would have demanded that we turn back because of aliens or whatever the reason is. So we didn't do that, but we did decide we just cautiously ask Houston how far away was the S4B?
Do you have any idea where the S4B is with respect to us? Stand by. Apollo 11, Houston, the S4B is about 6,000 nautical miles from you now, over.
And a few moments later, they came back and said something like it was 6,000 miles away because of the maneuver. So we really didn't think we were looking at something that far away. So we decided that after a while of watching it, it was time to go to sleep and not to talk about it anymore until we came back and debriefing.
This is the good shit you're getting here, people. You know that, don't you? You're being treated here.
The possibility that you might encounter aliens in space has to be considered in a very sensible and positive and realistic way. There were a lot of people within the program who went off later and became convinced that UFOs existed. And that led to some concern on NASA's part where they got the agreement.
If a piece of footage comes up and you want to screen record it and you want me to go back, just put it in the comments and I'll go back to that piece so you can screen record it and share it on your channels, whatever.
Of the crew never to publicly talk about these things for fear of ridicule.
Men over 60 should not be running, lifting, or crunching.
That's
There's
AI.
a smarter way.
Shuttle.
It's called...
So like I said, they're in parts. This is called Strange Sky. It goes through, it sort of tells a story. 82 people in, welcome. If you're new to the channel, please drop a comment. Let me get to meet you. Tell me where you're from.
Astronauts report it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds. 20 seconds.
Oh, this is a good bit. Check this out.
T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10.
Just to give you an heads up, so when the rocket's going up, pay attention to what comes across from right to left. So as you're watching your screen, look from what comes from right to left. Now, it was... So people tried to say it was a shadow and stuff like that, and then there was these experts back then that said it could not have been a shadow. For one, it was higher than the rocket. It was going faster than the rocket. And you'll know what I mean when you see it.
9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11. Tower clear.
Pay attention.
Neil Armstrong reporting the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on a proper heading.
see it? Did you see that? Just gonna show you again anyway. Tell you what, if you want an argument on X, screen record that. In fact, they probably won't even have seen it, half of these fucking deluded ones on X. Share it on X, surprise them with it. Don't give them any where it's from or anything like that. See what they say. It'll come up. Mick West will probably go, oh, it's a shadow, it's a shadow. You know, it's going fucking faster than the rocket, higher than the rocket. It comes at a different angle to the rocket. And it was spoken about by experts back in 16 years ago, 17 years ago when... But yeah, Mick West knows everything, doesn't he, and stuff like that. Although I don't reckon Mick West has seen this. Let's all bear in mind, though, right, that these people that are saying we're all deluded, there's nothing existing, as they're saying this, Congress are discussing this, hearings are going on. You got Eric Burleson saying that we want the location for this huge UFO. He's hoping that he's going to get access to it. These are people in government that are talking, the age of disclosure, government people all talking about there's something going on here. But yet these fucking experts in a fucking armchair that are probably virgins still and still live in the mum and dad's fucking house. They don't believe it. But they're probably friends with Epstein. Anybody that's like that is a friend of Epstein. We're just going to put them there. In fact, them, Hitler, then Epstein. No. Hitler below him. You've got them, the debunkers, then Epstein. That's how bad they are. You know, some more good footage coming up here in a minute. But I've noticed on X though, they never attack me. They leave me alone. I know why. Because they see how I deal with trolls. Out here. In case you can't read it, astronaut John Glenn photographed an unknown object during the Mercury 1 mission on February the 26th, 1962. Look at that, folks. If you want a screen record, screen grab it quick. Most of you won't have seen this. I know you won't have. There you go. Paused it for you. If you want to screen grab it, I would recommend playing it through your telly. This stream. It looks a lot better on the TV.
Do you believe in life on other planets?
Oh, yes. There's not much question at all. But there's life throughout the universe. We're not alone in the universe at all.
You convinced that we're not alone in the universe?
Oh, I know for sure we're not alone in the universe. Now, have we been able to identify for sure where the other planets are? No, we have not. Certainly not in our solar system. But they've identified quite a number of planets now that very likely could be life-bearing planets. And I happen to be privileged enough to have be in on the fact that we have been visited on this planet. And the UFO phenomenon is real, although it's been covered up by our governments for quite a long time.
Whoa! Hang on a minute. Well, this is big. Whoa! All of this is quite a shock to me.
Well, I'm sorry you haven't been reading the papers recently. It's starting to open up quite a bit. That was 1999, like in case you couldn't see it.
from Roswell, is that correct?
That is correct.
So you grew up in Roswell, right?
I wasn't born there, but my early years were in Roswell. I started school in Roswell and was in the valley within 35 miles of Roswell throughout all of my youth and into adolescence before I went off to college.
So you certainly heard about the Roswell incident, did you?
Yes, I knew about the Roswell incident, and because my family were farmers and ranchers, we knew the people, presumably where the alien craft came down, and that was in the lore of the period. And I had no first-hand experience of alien culture or alien craft, but only through what I call the old-timers, the people who were there at the time and heard their stories, and then in my later life have investigated some and realized that we have been visited many times.
So you're saying that an alien spacecraft came down in Roswell in 1947?
Well, on a ranch near Roswell in 1947, up north and west of the town itself, on a ranch.
What makes you believe that?
Well, the old-timers that talked about it, the military people, the intelligence people from that period, because I was an astronaut and went to the moon, were willing to talk about it. And even though they were on security oath, they wanted to pass on their stories before they died, and I was selected to do that.
And did they tell you so before 1980, before the whole story became public?
No, well, I think it's become public over the years. There were people that knew over the years. No, it was in the 1980s or so that I became quite convinced that what they were telling me was true.
So these were high-ranking military people?
Well, some were. There were some people that were military and intelligence people of considerable rank.
Okay, so what do you think happened to the remnants of, to what crashed there?
I really don't know. It was carried off and sent somewhere, and I suspect to a military facility somewhere. I don't know for sure the answer to that one.
Can you imagine that there's some kind of back engineering program going on?
Well, I think there probably has been. How successful it is, I don't know. There's much about the program that is still very mysterious.
Yeah, the radar system apparently brought down the craft. There were 3 crafts, weren't there? 2 that collided into each other. There was one that was found in 1950, was it 49 or 52, 51, something like that?
Yes, of course.
'What if you could turn your passion for helping others into a satisfying and rewarding career as an...
Why don't you fuck off? How about that? Ten days into its mission, Space Shuttle Atlantis crew members see a strange object moving alongside the shuttle. Yeah, I think we're also dealing with something that when I first started getting into this topic 27 years. In fact, I'm doing a video on the actual year that I got into it, and it's before I actually did the deep diving, and it's a special year. But yeah, it's totally different to what I thought it was. Like, it's brought me into religion, it's brought me into God and stuff like that, which I never thought this topic would do. I actually pushed away from God and religion because of this topic when I started. It's weird. It's weird.
We got somebody out the front window with a pair of binoculars and a zoom lens. We're trying to get a pretty good idea on this thing.
Let me copy that.
Houston, Atlanta.
Go ahead.
Terry, we're in the process of taking pictures with the 400. We've got several other pictures as well, but the best view we got was through the binoculars, and the best way I can describe it is there's some kind of reflective cloth or with some metallic-looking type of cloth, a structure that's definitely not rigid, or it's not a solid metal structure. It also has some type of grounding strap coming off of it, a copper line, what appears to be a grounding strap. Doesn't look like anything I've ever seen on the...
I've got 70-inch, and I've got a big TV.
Outside of the shuttle, that's for sure.
Hey, copy, that helps. Thanks.
Okay, I don't know if you guys are still tracking it with the camera.
We actually can't see it anymore, Brent.
Okay, it started over window 8, then quickly moved towards the nose of the orbiter, and we tracked it through windows 1, 2, 3, 4, and now it's sort of out window 5. It's moving away. The last focal length we had was well over 100 feet, an opening.
Okay, copy that.
This is Mission Control Houston with Atlantis Commander Brent Jett talking with astronaut Terry Virts here in Mission Control about an object the crew members noted outside the windows of the Space Shuttle Atlantis. Jett describing it as some kind of reflective or metallic looking cloth, but definitely not a rigid or metal object. Seen moving away from.
Hello, Narina. Nice of you to comment. You know, you're only a moderator for me.
The space shuttle at least 100 feet, in his words.
Such an easy job being a mod on my, because nobody trolls me, because I take care of the trolls myself. The moderators just have it dead easy.
The crew also took digital still photos that will be downlinked to Mission Control. This is Mission Control Houston now at the mission elapsed time of 10 days, 20 hours, and 21 minutes.
I had a 75, but I finally stopped working, but now I'm back to a 42 at the minute. Listen, there's kids in Africa dying. There's fucking kids around the world being taken to Epstein Island and fucking underground bases. You think I'm going to cry a shed a tear because you've got a 42-inch TV now? Come on. Come on. Go to your fridge, crack a beer open. Let's not pretend you're not spoiled.
7 a.m. Central, 7:57 a.m. landing site time. Stitch indicates that his plan leaving the control center today is not to plan for any landings at Edwards Air Force Base. However, he'll wait to see what the final decision by the mission management team is when they meet at 9 o'clock this morning. A reminder on the television schedule, we've got a briefing coming up at 7 a.m. Central Time. Today's briefing will feature both Paul Ryan and Steve Stitch as they do an overview of today's special day of inspection activities.
Honestly, some of this footage, guys, if you want me to stop it while you screen record it or you need me to go back, just let me know, because some of it is good and some of it you won't have seen, and some of it will have been seen on the internet, but it won't be seen for years, so you bring people, a new audience to this footage. And if you're watching on your PC, Tronic, then nice and easy for you to do that.
30 in, passing out in front of the vehicle.
We're telling her to get a still imagery.
Yes, go ahead.
I don't know, but you got to remember this is someone that's edited this together, right? And he's done it in a really good way for the age it is, 16 years. Made it dramatic, which is what you want. People like this. People like dramatic music with it. But I think the music's a little bit loud. That's my only critique of it. It's a bit loud, but I like it. I like it so much that I remember it 16 years later. That's how I know it's good. Look at that. What does that remind you of? The sphere network, the triangle formation. See it? Like, look at those movements. Those movements are just really odd. They're like, you know, exactly what we're seeing now, and it's saying, oh, it's AI. This isn't AI. This shit. This is a much older thing, and it's doing the movements.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code.
We watch 2 seconds of an advert every 5 minutes, isn't it? Pay the man. The text you should be able to read. I don't know if it's hard on mobile phone, but on the telly, because I've got it on here, it is crystal clear. Watch it through the tele, comment through your phone. That's a genius way to do it. This is the thumbnail, so this is what you're seeing when you clicked on the live. I'd thumbnailed this, I put the footage and I put the thing here. Look at this fucker here. Look at this. Don't tell me that's not delivering on a thumbnail. I'll go back for you. I'll go back for you, so if you want to screen record it so you can share it, just that clip alone, a 5-second clip on TikTok or wherever. It's from Space Shuttle mission, so screen record that so you know where it's from. So it's from 1984, and this is what it captured. come on then, a bit of engagement. What do you think of this footage? Have you seen this footage first off? What do you think of it? Let's go back a little bit here. Give me your opinions. Out of 10. Rate it out of 10. And what we're getting now from Jeremy Corbell and stuff like that. And I've got nothing against Jeremy Corbell. I just think the footage... Look at the footage we're getting in 1984 here. Surely now we're in 2026. We should be able to get that crystal fucking clear. We should be able to see if that's got a fucking penis. That's what we should be able to do. 10 out of 10 with the dramatic music as well. Fair play. Alright, I've monetized this live, so you might see adverts and stuff like that, but I guarantee at the end of the video it'll say, yeah, this can't be monetized, and it'll be like loads of things to cut out of it for music, so I'll just be like, nah, fuck it, leave it as it is, because I don't think this music will be allowed on here now, I don't know. Corbell does need to chill with those videos. It's like, hey, Jeremy, we got a video here, look. And Jeremy goes, oh my god. Has a hard-on, runs with it, runs into a wall, leaves a 2-inch dent in it. So I'll read this one out to you. Look, I have a pension to worry about. I have a family to take care of. And they told me to just back away from this entirely or else. And that was astronaut James Irwin, Apollo 15. Explaining why he backed out of speaking at the 1976 UFO convention where he was going to. 1976, folks. Inform us of the strange things he saw on the surface of the moon. And we've recently got things about Ross Coulthart speaking about what's been edited out on the moon. We all know about that, right?
What if you could get your money moving with access to thousands of global stocks? We're
on the next chapter now, folks. That's number 6. Should get through them all. Like 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, 10 minutes. Probably go back another hour if you want to stay alive for another hour. TikTok. Oh, this is interesting. The MiG-21 cylinder showdown. Remember, we can rule out AI, CGI, with the dates and stuff that are going on here. So I'll read some of this out. At the height of the Cold War, the Soviet air defense picked up a strange signal on radar. Four Soviet MiG-21s were scrambled to intercept. The MiGs closed in, the unknown object rapidly speeds up. It was all caught on film and you're about to see it. What does that remind you of? It reminds you of the earlier video with the rocket going up and the thing that they went across into the shadow. It looks exactly the same as that. Exactly the same as that. It also, do you remember when that was it the lunar eclipse? When it was it last year or the year before? And it had like that streak, that dark streak that went across the sky. Do you remember that? They said it was a dragon, something like a dragon going across the sky. The object reached an estimated Mach 3 within 5 seconds. It soon disappeared from view and radar.
Declassified after the Soviet military failed to identify the object safely. This one showed an interception attempt by McKinnon. There were many cylindrical object interceptions that were reported and investigated. We were interested in the high-speed potential of this object. The technology available to us and the Americans, they should not be able to move as fast as they are. This footage is still interesting because I don't think the Russians had any idea what they were doing.
So that says there, former CIA intelligence operative. I know it's cut off a little bit there. I'll just help you read that bit.
Their fighters were at least as good as ours, and yet here is something that is completely beyond their capability to intercept. The acceleration rate of this thing is impossible for any aircraft that we know.
Russian stuff here. The Soviet Air Force declassified this next piece of footage just before Boris Yeltsin came into power. Yeah, that one I'm not sure of. Could it be shadows? I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm not going to say that's compelling footage. I don't know about that one. Humanity is due a rude awakening, and sadly it's going to be finding out what they've been doing to the humans and the sick, perverted people, and the people in the power and stuff like that, and they're going to find out it's Baal. They've been worshipping fucking satanic fucking, I would say, I don't know, pedo lords. It's all coming out. It's all coming out. And honestly, I will always push to get that information out, that these perverts need to be found. They need to be hung. Fearing that United States military F-16 was entering Russian airspace and MiG-25 was scrambled to ascertain the situation, the MiG-25 approaches the F-16, and whilst filming the event, an unusual object is caught on film. I hope you screen recorded some of these things. You've got a nice little compilation up to now, haven't you? If you haven't, don't worry, because the live instantly uploads, so you can think. All I ask is that you comment, please, because even though you've been commenting and engaging it, when the video uploads, it starts it again fresh. So if you can comment saying you enjoyed it, you hated it, I don't care. Either way, just comment. This is a good piece of footage. This one. Missed the year on that. Did anybody see the year that was done? Because I'd like to look at that one again. I've seen it before, but just to try and work out who may I'm guessing it's 70s, 80s, that, or was it before Yeltsin? That might be 90s footage, you know. They leave you alone at next because they know you would rip them a new one. Yeah, a lot of the people that are dicks on there are very nice to me because they know I'm a bigger dick than them. And I will punch the face in. I won't just talk to them. I was like, where do you live? I want to come and punch your face in. Right now. And plus, some of them haven't even got the knowledge to fucking argue with me. They've only been in the fucking niche about fucking 3 or 4 years and they think they're experts. Pisses me off, that. And I don't say I know everything. Fucking far from it. I know less because of the amount of research I've done. I'm more confused than ever. Anybody that says they know everything, bullshit. The more you research, the more confused you get. Researching's got me to fucking God, got me to fucking looking into religion, got me looking to demons, angels, fucking all, fucking hell. I'll be looking at mermaids next. You know what is funny though in the X community when they go, oh, they doxed me, they give me real name and address and everything, right? And someone fucking doxed me, give my name, give my address, right? Come and knock on the fucking door. I'll put you in the cellar. Nothing ever happened. Nothing ever happens to people that get doxed. You notice that? Like, they doxed me. Oh, I remember when I was doxed, right? What happened to you? Did you die? No, they just knew who you are and where you lived, right? Yeah, that's it. Stop fucking being such a Karen.
Wait. Do you know what this is? This is a seed. Let me put some tea in this.
Let me tell you something. No. Right, next one. Bro, I was looking into mermaids years ago and it's back on. No, let's not. Let's put that on the shelf for now. Let's carry on with what we're doing. Demonic shit. Baal, look into Baal. And Moloch. Put them together, you get bollock. Make sure y'all give Tronic a follow, by the way. He does content on TikTok and thing. I don't know if you know. It's Abducted by Celestials, I think he's called on TikTok. March the 27th, 1989. Do you know, right? There is a special thing with March. I was born March the 9th, 1986. Oh shit, I've just doxed myself. Oh my god, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm going to do fuck all. It means you have to buy me a birthday card. But March is a special time, and when I do a video, I'm going to do a video this week. I might even do a live actually with it if you want me to do a live on it. And you look at it, you're like, wow, that was such a special fucking year. Or 2 years, if you want me to do the 2-year one. Oh, this is good. So Russian probe Phobos 2 suddenly stopped transmitting relay data. I'm going to read this to you, make it a bit more dramatic. The probe was to come within 50 metres, 160 feet of Mars's moon Phobos 2, after which the probe was named. Contact was lost. Subsequent reports by the Phobos 2 team stated that the spacecraft was spinning due to either computer malfunction or an impact event by an unknown object. And guess what? You are a kid. Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm actually 40 next month. And I've got 5 kids. My eldest being 19. In 1991, Marina Popovich, a famous Soviet test pilot, claimed she was given the last known photos received from Phobos 2. She claimed the photograph was given to her by cosmonaut Alexei Leonov, the first man to walk in space, one of the highest ranking officials in the Soviet space program. I know what you're all saying. I'm from the 80s and I'm thinking like, listen, when I do my video, it's going to make sense to you why we are more into this topic than any other generation. You're going to love it. Marina Popovich claimed she had smuggled it out of the former USSR. The photograph apparently shows Phobos 2 and an unknown cylindrical object. This is a real photograph, by the way. Some of you may have seen this already, if you know about the Phobos story. If not, this is new to you. Again, get your screenshot ready. There we have it. It'll make sense in a minute with the object next to it. There's the Phobos. And look at that object. I'll go back for you. Just so you've got if you want to screen grab it. Just want to screen grab it again there. Popovich claimed that the image taken on March 25th, 1989 was the last one taken by Phobos 2. The photo is only information for thinking, information for all kinds of decisions. No one can answer precisely what it is. It could be an artifact of Phobos 2's camera or a previously undiscovered moonlet. The reasons of Phobos 2's disappearance are unknown, Popovich said at the time. This would all be strange enough had it not been for the photo taken the day before this incident by Phobos 2. Here we go, folks. bastard. Get your screen grab ready. There you go. Another fucker. It's definitely something, isn't it? Are we all enjoying it up to now? Are we all liking it? What the fuck could that be? Like, literally, it looks like a domino, doesn't it? And that was filmed, what did it say? It was filmed... Crew photographed this next object, while outside the ISS in orbit. So the International Space Station Expedition 7. So if you want to screen grab that. 1, 2, 3, go. And then screenshot this image. So just so you know where it's from and stuff. I would call that the domino. What would you call that? I'd call it the domino. The object has been officially categorised by NASA as unidentified. Well, fucking yeah. So yeah, you got to remember as well, like if we're all 80s babies and older, we grew up to videos like this. This is what got us into the UFO topic. This is why you're enjoying it, because it's nostalgic. This is the kind of videos you want to see. you know what would be the biggest win if this live? If this live is allowed to be monetized after it's uploaded, which I'm expecting it not to be, if it is, that means this music is allowed to be put on our videos, which is a win for all of us. So what we want is for this to be able to be monetized, which means all this music we've been listening to, we can use this. Because usually you can't use this type of music on thingy. The one domino, yeah. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe if you don't mind. I'm closing in on 10k subs. If you don't follow me on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. I am more active on YouTube these days. Classical music is over 100 years old, is it? So what does that mean then? Does that mean it's allowed to be used? Because I can't find it, and I'll need to find the names of all these songs so then I can find them on YouTube. But that last one, I don't think you're allowed that on. Honestly, if it comes back and says, "Oh yeah, there's no issues with monetizing this," it doesn't give you a copyright strike. It'll just say you can't monetize it because of the music. But if it does, it's a win for everybody watching it, because if you're a content creator, you know you can use these musics in these videos. See that one I'm not sure of because it was sort of wobbling. I don't know if you get. I don't know. You know if you get a pen and you do that, and it does the wobbly effect on it where it looks like it's wobbling. Whether we're seeing that effect, that I don't know. It's not compelling for me enough, that one, but. It just looks like it's floating and wobbling, do you know what I mean? Like, it looks like a slinker. Do you know them slinkers you put down the stairs and it walks in front of one another? And that looks like a slinky, doesn't it? What score was Manchester City and Liverpool, by the way? See, that's better footage. Look, well, that part, did I miss that part last time? That looks like a Tic Tac that's out of control. Do you know what's going on about the STS missions here, right? The STS missions were big things, and no one pays attention to the STS missions, really. But there is some absolute compelling fucking evidence in these STS videos. Some serious compelling evidence. Scousers beat 2-1. Scousers beat City or City beat the Scousers? Yeah, that was better for us, I think. Even though I would like to have caught up to City, it's good to keep them at distance as well, Liverpool. Check this out here. Look at this fucker. Filmed and tracked by Apollo 15 while in lunar orbit. Just in case you can't read that. April the 29th, 2007, unidentified object transiting the lunar disk is tracked by telescope location Busto Aresio, Italy. It gives the coordinates, elevation, time 10:52, 2 times playback speed, footage shot and stacked by, so it's different footage and it's been stacked together so you can see it. Now, it's not a satellite, it's not CGI, it's not AI. The reason it's not a satellite is it's stopped and it's going up now. So it's an object. So it's not something that's on planet Earth where you can, when sometimes you see a bird or a plane flying, or it could be something in our atmosphere. So it's something that's over the moon. Look at that, it's literally just changed direction there. So it's coming. The satellite just goes straight across, but this literally stops. It's going at a slow pace as well. The satellite would be going quicker than that. And it just goes up. You Not gone up, it's gone fucking 90-degree angle. Wow. That's even more compelling. I thought it was going to be better. 5-degree angle, I think that was. We're not good at angles. I didn't research that shit. Obviously, I was drawing on the desk, drawing penises on the desk, making paper airplanes and flicking people up in the air. January the 2nd, 2008.
There we go.
I remember this one.
Big vertical streets in the sky. I have no idea what the hell they are. Is that the main one over there? Get this damn thing open. Shit.
We surveillance. Hello.
Dude, look at it. Come here, look at it.
That's some weird shit. Look at it. Did you see Cheetah? Yeah.
They're all over the place.
I'll be back in a minute. Just gonna let it carry on playing. I need to go somewhere.
That's the main one. That's the brightest one. There's some over here. I don't know if it's the way the stars are shining.
You also have a red haze over
It's weird.
with you.
Give me cookies, gonorrhea. That's what he says.
No, this is perfect. What the hell is it? It just went through the middle, look! The white light just came out through the middle. Behind the trees, there it is.
Speaking of Vandenberg, there's a video dropping tomorrow on Jesse Michaels, right? And apparently, the Vandenberg base, the ETs took control and took possession of the people. So I'll probably cover that video. For me, this one's a rocket launch.
they counted down the missile. We heard engine ignition, lift off. We knew the missile was underway.
So this is going to be talking about the missile where the rocket went up and the UFO came round it, shot some lasers at the missile, shut it off. I can't remember if it shows the footage. I can't remember.
And we were looking down south, southwest, and the missile popped up through the fog. It was just beautiful. And I hollered, "There it is!" And our guys on our M45 tracking mount with 180-inch lenses on it got it. And the big BU telescope swung over and got it, and we followed the thing, and sure enough, we could see all 3 stages of powered flight as they burned out and dropped away. And then, of course, to our naked eye, all we saw was a smoke trail going off into subspace as it headed off toward its target, which was Eniwetok Island, Eniwetok Atoll. So we whooped and shouted and heard the film wrap off in the BU telescope, and figured, well, that was our first big deal, we got it. We sent the film back down to Vandenberg, and I don't know exactly how long it was after the event. It might have been a day or two. I was called into Major Mansman's office at the 1st Strategic Aerospace Division headquarters. And I walked into his office, and they had a screen and a 16mm projector set up. There was a couch, and Major Mansman said, "Sit down," and there were 2 guys, as I recall, 2 guys in gray suits, civilian clothes, which was fairly unusual. Major Mansman said, "Watch this," and turned on the film projector. And I watched the screen, and there was the launch from the day or two before at Big Sur. It was quite exciting because of the length of the telescope. As the Atlas missile entered the frame, we could see the whole 3rd stage, which has 2 rocket nozzles like this and one in the center, a gimbal one in the center, fill in our frame from about 160 miles. That's pretty exciting optics. We watched that stage burn out, we watched the 2nd stage burn out, we watched the 3rd stage burn out, and into the frame came something else. It flew into the frame like this, and it shot a beam of light at the warhead, which is represented by my thumb here. Now, remember, all this stuff is flying at several thousand miles an hour. So this thing fires a beam of light at the warhead, hits it, and then this thing flies up like this. Meanwhile, we're all going like this, fires another beam of light, goes around like this, we're going like this, fires another beam of light, goes down like this, fires another beam of light, and then flies out the way it came in. And the warhead tumbles out of space. The object, the points of light that we saw, the warhead and so forth, were traveling through subspace about 60 miles straight up. And they were going somewhere in the neighborhood of 11 to 14,000 miles an hour when this thing caught up to them, flew in, flew around them, went like this, and flew back out. Everything was going about between 11 and 14,000 miles an hour that way. Now when the lights came on, Major Mansman turned around and looked at me and said, "Were you guys screwing around up there?" And I said, "No, sir." And he said, "What was that?" And I said, "It looks to me like we got a UFO." Major Mansman, who was a very good reader of film, said that the feeling at the time was that it must have been extraterrestrial. That they assumed that the beam of light that struck the warhead, the dummy warhead, was some sort of plasma beam, because it looked like a plasma beam. He said what happened is this. They took the film and they spooled off the part that had the UFO on it, and they took a pair of scissors and cut it off. They put that on a separate reel, they put it in their briefcase, they handed Major Mansman back the rest of the film and said, "Here, I don't need to remind you, Major Mansman, of the severity of a security breach. We'll consider this incident closed."
March again. Have you noticed a lot of things are happening in March?
My name is Robert Solis. I was in the Air Force active duty after I graduated from the Air Force Academy in 1964 until 1971 and separated as a captain. In March of 1967, I was stationed at Malmstrom Air Force Base, Montana, as a missile launch officer.
The volume's very low.
Incident.
We know about that one anyway, so we'll skip to the next chapter here. We know about SARS. That was very low. I couldn't edit that. What the fuck was that? No sound on this one. That's showing the Foo Fighters. Look at that. These are real pictures. Look at that picture there. That's a good picture, that. Another one here. Look at that. Good pictures here, folks. Look at this disc. I think that's what the photo taken from above the bomb flight here. Similar to what Lou Elizondo shared, wasn't it? But this is a proper one. These images, man. These are class compared to what we get now. Why were they getting better images then? And it's more compelling then. Look at this fucker here. Foo Fighters pictured above World War II airfield. During World War II, Foo Fighters, blah, blah. I don't know why there's I can assure you that flying saucers, given that they exist, are not constructed by any power on Earth. Harry Truman. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, if you're ever doing any content on Foo Fighters, come back to this live. Screen grab all them. Some fucking... I forgot about them. Look at that there. You see, I think I know what that is. I think that's the craft that was seen at Arizona. Phoenix, Arizona. There's a video of it. I don't know if it shows the video in this. There is a video of it though. There is a video of that. I've seen a video of that. From that vantage point. It has to be the same stuff. The same TR3B. It's too big for a TR3B. It's not shaped correctly either. It's a bit... A TR3B is triangular. That is more wide and then comes back. And a TR3B from underneath has the light. That's not a TR3B. It's bigger than a TR3B. I think that's something... If Phoenix Lights is real and that triangular object is real, it's more likely to be that. TR3B is nowhere near that size. A TR3B is probably the same size as a commercial jet or something like that. That wasn't the same size as a commercial jet. See what I mean? Look, that's not fully triangular. What I mean is all sides are the same. That's not the back thing. It could also be. It's similar thing to the. Is it a B? The B. What bomber is it? But it's not that. It could be the Aurora. The Aurora craft was around at that time as well. From there, honestly, it must be huge. Like TR3B is nowhere near that big. Yeah, look at this, look at this. This is supposed to be a real image of a UFO over the Earth. Who does that remind you of? Gary McKinnon, when he's seen the object over planet Earth. Look at this fucker here. Can I make that bigger? never seen that one, have you?
Looks like you got an object right in front of you, Mark. Can you look out there? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Never mind. Are we missing something? I don't see anything.
We've only got 2 more sections after this one. Both 10 minutes each. Thank you for watching, and if there is a Disclosure Day trailer, send it me on TikTok. If you follow me on TikTok, UFOs Around the World, make sure you send it me instantly. Screen grab it, send it me instantly. Thank you. You don't have to bow out. You can put it on the TV, the Super Bowl, and you can put the mobile phone on me still. You got 20 minutes left here.
There we go. Well, let's see. We've had visitors again. Yeah. Hardly worth mentioning. They're crazy.
An object which is in the same place all the time and appears to be tumbling. Well, we've had it ever since yesterday. It just seems to be tagging along with us.
Lots clear. 7, go ahead.
I'll tell you at 10 o'clock high.
This is Houston. Say again, 7.
I'll call you at 10 o'clock high.
to skip the Holloman one, but even though the story's probably true, we know the end bit here, this footage, has now been debunked. That is a fighter jet. That is not a UFO. So I'm not going to play that bit. So let's see what the next one is. If not, we're done then.
Looks like we got an object placed in front of you, Mark. Can you look at this? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Never mind.
Right, we are done, folks. So I hope you enjoyed it. Just over 2 hours long. Please, it does help the video if you come back to the live and just drop a comment when it's uploaded, which it will be instantly. As soon as I click stop, it instantly goes to my YouTube channel. So I hope you all have a good night. I hope you enjoy the Super Bowl. If Disclosure Day does drop a new trailer, I may be asleep. I might try and stay up for it. I don't know. I've got work. Please send it me in the morning. Someone be a legend and send it to me on my TikTok instantly. UFOs around the world. Send it straight to me or email it to me. UFOsaroundtheworldbrand@gmail.com, so I can just get it out there as well on my channel and stuff like that. So I can go through it. There's obviously going to be clues in it. So as always, keep your eyes to the skies, as the next story, it could be yours. Good night, God bless, and I'm going to play my intro music as my outro music. And you'll learn a lot from this as well. Goodbye.
Figure this one out. There's a double. There's a third one. Oh, what do we got? Take a look at this.
Kenneth Arnold, lights flashing, 47 saucers passing, Roswell crash, debris field, Ramey memo half revealed, Project Sign, Project Grudge, Cold War skies, the radar buzz, Blue Book files locked away, Men in Black say no one saw a thing today.
Watch closely as a different U.S. drone drops a Hellfire missile on that fast-moving orb. The missile appearing to bounce off the object